This is the story of Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a wealthy merchant with his 3 daughters. The youngest daughter was the most beautiful and kind, so she was called Beauty. Despite her beauty, Beauty was modest and loved spending her time reading books and helping those in need. One day, the merchant lost all his fortune in a shipwreck and had to move with his daughters to a small house in the countryside. The 2 older sisters, who were vain and selfish, lamented the loss of their wealth, while Beauty quickly adapted to the simple new life. One day, the merchant received news that one of his ships, which he believed to have been lost, had arrived at the port. Hopeful, he immediately set off for the city, promising to bring gifts for his daughters. The older sisters asked for expensive clothes and jewelry, but Beauty asked only for a rose. When the merchant arrived in the city, he discovered that the ship was empty. Feeling desolate, he began his journey back home. On the way, a storm forced him to seek shelter in a mysterious castle. The castle seemed deserted, but he found a table full of food and a comfortable room to spend the night. The next morning, as he was leaving, he saw a beautiful garden full of roses. Remembering Beauty's request, he picked a rose to take to his daughter. At that moment, a terrible creature, half man, half beast, appeared and accused the merchant of theft. The beast demanded that he pay with his life, unless one of his daughters came in his place. With a heavy heart, the merchant returned home and told his daughters what had happened. Beauty, feeling responsible for the situation, decided to go to the castle in her father's place. Upon arriving at the castle, Beauty was treated with great courtesy by the beast. Although his appearance was frightening, he proved to be kind and considerate. Over time, Beauty began to see beyond the beast's appearance and appreciated his qualities. She learned that the beast was actually a prince who had been cursed by a witch, and that only true love could break the spell. One night, Beauty had a dream in which she saw her father gravely ill. Concerned, she asked the beast for permission to visit him. The beast, though reluctant, allowed her to go, but on the condition that she would return in a week. Beauty promised to come back. Back at her father's house, Beauty cared for him until he regained his health. Her sisters, jealous of her happiness, tried to delay her return to the castle, but Beauty kept her promise. However, upon arriving, she found the beast dying of sorrow, believing that Beauty would not return. Desperate, Beauty confessed her love for the beast, and at that moment, the spell was broken. The beast transformed back into the prince and asked Beauty to marry him. They were married and lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. And so, Beauty's true love not only saved the prince but also brought eternal happiness to them both. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel to watch the next videos. Bye!